What is going on, guys? Your boy here back with another video. Um, I just want to talk about why I have well, I only found nine, but it says on my report that I have 11 credit cards. Seems random, I know. But I kind of want to explain why I have so many credit cards and what my overall goal is. So I'll show you a couple of them because these ones don't have anything on them. So this is my Discover card. This was the first credit card I got, Discovered secured. What I do, I put 200 down, and then you give up 200 and then they put it on the card and then you just pay off and then eventually they send you the 200 back or whatever. But that was my introduction to the game, and someone told me about this when I used to sell insurance. So when I was at the guy's house, he was explaining I need to do that. So I did it. And then I started just kind of seeing what would happen, They ended up raising my limit to about 1,000. At the time, I did run up a balance, but that was because I was kind of new and I didn't really know what I was doing. But over time, I guess, especially once I got my job or whatever, I started making more money. They started offering me more money. I was like, hey, why didn't I go for I got the Wells Fargo Active card. Pretty good card. I got it for the sign-on bonus of, I think it was $200. It's been so long ago. I think that was my second credit card. What's next? Basically, I have a lot of credit cards. I don't want to go through every one because I have 9 or 10 or whatever. It's going to take a while. But basically, I like having them around, right? So I signed up for this JCPenney's card, but it was because I got a discount on the clothes. And yeah, I was spending, but, if I'm going to spend, I like to get a good deal. And now I just have it here, sitting here in case I'm not trying to buy any more clothes, but I guess if it came up and I wanted to. I also have this Care credit card, which I recently just got, which is extremely nice. I recently got my teeth done, so that was a blessing, but it was nice to have their backing because although actually I lucked out and the procedure came out to be really, really cheap, and I'm really thankful. But it's nice to have this backing. I could use it for medical. I could use it for obviously dental. I think pet insurance too or whatever. And they offered me a decent little bit. I think 8,000. But you can't use it for regular stuff, so I don't really count that one. But I also have the Synchrony Premier card. Decent little card. Not too bad. The APRs are pretty high. But, I will say the problem with getting this many credit cards, you have to be really, really disciplined. Even me, I kind of splurged a little bit. I had a good reason. Well, I had a decent reason to, because I figured, hey man, I'll just buy some assets with these credit cards, and then I'll just pay them off. And even if I get I pay off my credit cards pretty fast anyways. I don't like to keep a balance. Recently, I have been keeping a balance because I've been buying Bitcoin, but typically I pay off my balances pretty quickly. So I just figured, over time I'd pay it off and then I'd have these assets. And I mean, it's cool. I'm still, nothing's wrong, but one thing I will say is if you get this many credit cards, you have to be very, very disciplined. Even I splurge, I would consider myself not high level, but I'd say, maybe a couple notches above beginner. So, I have a Chase Freedom card, a Best Buy card, a Home Depot credit card, some other ones. It doesn't really matter, but I like having the option, like the Home Depot card. If I do need something for my place, and I don't really like the Home Depot card, that's another thing too. You gotta be very careful about how you do things because these credit cards are gonna finesse you, man. That's why I don't even like having payments come out of my accounts. I have like 4 payments that come out of my account a month. Rent, uh, energy, I guess, right? Phone bill. I did have free internet. I'll probably look into that. So it'll be free still. So let's not count internet. Um, what was that other one? Insurance, annoying. I may do something about that. $140 a month. Like, I'm too much of a cheapskate. I could put that, and then I have a car payment as well. It's like 240. So it's not that much, but I could be taking that 140 and putting it into this and be paying down my car even faster. You know, it's like I have some ideas of how I want to finesse, but it's gonna take time. But basically, I like having options, you know, and once some things work out with Bitcoin and my crypto, I'll pay off these credit cards, and then that's like $20,000 or $30,000 I have access to if need be. You know, like actually it's more, but I'm not really counting. But I like having those options. And then I still have assets, you know, and I can kind of move differently. You know, it's gonna help me when I make the transition because I'm doing some stuff right now. Um, Excuse that TV, man. You know what's so crazy? Dude, this is how you know I'm a cheapskate, but like low key, I'm okay with it. Because I got that TV for free. Like a lady gave it to me because you can see obviously the blue tint on it. Maybe I'll upgrade that. I don't know, man. It's kind of annoying, but at the same time, I don't even notice it anymore. It's so crazy. But I like good deals and I like to maneuver how I like to maneuver. So if I'm gonna maneuver, I need a great deal. So I try to look for the best deal to get the most out of everything. But I will say it can backfire because also, like I said, I wish I hadn't have splurged so much on these credit cards. I mean, it's still, you know, it's so funny. I'm talking about, I mean, I did splurge. I feel like I can't deny that, but my utilization is still like 26%. So it's still way below the, I guess what you call it, or I don't know. I listen, but so I'm good, but I mean, just cause a bank says like my utilization is good doesn't mean I feel like my utilization is good. I low key want my utilization basically. I want to get it. This is what you should do. You should get a balance and then pay it off by the end of the month. And I was doing that, but then I figured I could make a couple moves, but I mean, it'll still be fine. It'll work out, but basically, as a guy who's getting better with credit cards, I like the option of having them. I don't actually like the option. I don't really like using them. You know, that's a better way to put it. I like having them there in case something goes wrong, like my car breaks down and I need to pay like $1,000 and I just don't want to pay with my money. I like that option, you know, but you know, once you rack up a balance on some of these, it gets really annoying. So I just don't like how the debt sticks around. And then I'm not a big minimum payments guy, but like I said, recently I've been paying minimum payments just because I wanted to put more into Bitcoin. But I don't like how when they hit you with interest, it's like you did nothing. It's like you pay the minimum and then the interest is like basically damn near, you know, it's like I'm not used to that. And that's not going on anymore. So, yeah. Much love, guys. Peace.